Okay, this is... Oh, some league match. Whatever is league match of season, whatever it is. I think it's 3rd of 35. Yeah. Hoard. This has everything you need. I guess I could start like Pawn Mountain Village Forager on the one hand. I could also start like Pawn Tormentor, try to get a couple imps. Could also start like Council Room. Nothing Tormentor. Just like list off all the different things I can do on this 2/5. But slept poorly. Slept poorly a few days in a row. They look like Dominion cards. Okay, so that's a Forager. Probably gets paired with a Silver or Mountain Village, maybe a Minstrel. I have to decide whether I want this pawn or not. I think the answer is not. We're going to open Nothing Tormentor. If we're going to do the Tormentor, it should be Nothing. If we're going to do the Mountain Village Forager, it should come with the pawn. I don't want to just get ahead with the Tormentor stuff, so let's do Nothing Tormentor. Completely wrong. Okay, so this is 4. Next turn is likely to do something. I don't know. Forager. Okay, we'll take another Forager right here, I'm guessing. It could also be a Mountain Village at this point. Let's try the Village. Okay. This is fine. I think I do want to play the Imp here rather than gain another. Yeah. Then we'll ball for like Minstrel Forager. Sure. I gave you Envy. That is actually semi-destructive to your turn, seeing as you probably have a silver in it. So the Mountain Village will take the Imp, and then we'll play Imp for Forager. Let's see how much money we have. And copper? No. That was loud, wasn't it? Just put my elbow down on the table. Right next to the microphone. Yep. That'll be nice and loud. Minstrel Mountain Village has a really nasty interaction. I should have actually thought about that before gaining the Minstrel. But, oh well. Mountain Village worked out. Somewhat. Okay, just takes the Imp. Takes another Forager. I want a moat. Yeah, sure. Or a pawn. Let's take the pawn. I don't think there was much point in nothing, so... Imp. Village. Trash out 2 of these. Now what? Minstrel again. Silver. Kind of like the idea of a silver. Next turn's not looking great at the moment. There's like a minstrel and nothing else in there. A minstrel, a tormentor. Yeah, let's do a silver. Okay, so this will be tormentor, and then I think I'm buying bandit camp. I may be wrong about that. Oh, I guess I am very wrong about that. That was a pretty destructive one. Now, I'm just gonna buy a minstrel, I guess. So I'm looking behind here. Not looking very behind here. Poverty was really, really bad for me. My council room to pawn, missing a forager, have extra imp. Let's see. 3 foragers. You really do need bandit camp. Should be bandit camp, I think. Actually, I don't think. I think bandit camp's actually absolutely the only thing you should be buying here. Another tormentor. Okay. Yeah. Do this. Mountain Village is going to pick up silver. Silver in the minstrel. Okay. This can be card coin. Forge out those 2, play the tormentor. Haunting. Okay. There's an imp in here. I think I'm just going to take a council room though. Could take a moat with it, or another pawn. Those are both good options. Let's go with the pawn. That's looking like a not so great turn. Pawn. I mean, we may as well try to draw. Okay. Let's take a bandit camp here. Another thing that works really nicely with Mountain Village, but oh well. There's a lot of copper around. I'm going to hope that doesn't end up mattering too much. And whatever hexes coming in. Diluted War. That was not pleasant. I guess we can ball to get around the diluted, though. Just means we can't gain the 5s that we probably would rather have than whatever this is. You have 10. That's a silver and a copper. I guess it means that we're going to be adding moats now. We can go like minstrel moat, minstrel moat. minstrel moat, minstrel forager, something like that. I guess that you just take like 2 groundskeepers. I guess you can't sustain that. You need bandit camp. This could be like a pair of bandit camps, actually. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You want copper. You don't want copper. You want to start trashing out foragers, right? You trash forager copper next turn. I guess you're thinking about price points also. Okay, you want a copper. Fine. Mountain Village can grab a imp. Can grab bandit camp. Let's grab imp. Draw. Okay. Kill a copper. I guess I can take both of these for coin buy, because figure it out. Alright. I have 14. I think we're probably going to hold the spoils. So it's going to be 2 balls. One of them can be Moat Forager Minstrel Fort, or Moat Forager Minstrel Moat. Moat. Might be a little aggressive. We could just do 2 minstrels. Let's do the moat. Or I guess under aggressive, not rather than aggressive. This turn I need bandit camp. I'm not sure what else. You missed a spoils. I guess it might be time to die for groundskeepers. That would be something to go into soon, I guess, for both of us. That you might want a bit more draw first. I guess this turn for me can bring like 16. -1 is 15. So that should be fine. That's something I could have paid a bit more attention to last turn. Whatever. I guess you're thinking about price points right now with this forager. Okay, you just end up doing this sort of normal thing. Omens. Locust omens. Exciting. That does virtually nothing to me. It also means that I can start out with Mountain Village and draw an imp with it. So that's cool. That was actually sort of helpful. Yeah. Just on auto, yeah. Okay. I don't think there's any reason why I'd be looking to take hexes, so good. And a camp council room. That's a normal building maneuver. Coppers. Let's try to get some moats out. I guess I want to draw that as a spoils. Tormentor, and then yeah, this is exactly 15. Alright. 2 bandit camps and a groundskeeper. How's that? Can I draw that? Probably. And a groundskeeper. Sure. I got to give misery. That does virtually nothing. Your tormentor's not going to work. What hex am I not getting? I guess famine. Let's actually turn that off. Right? Yeah. Does Trash Forager finally. Don't do that one. Do this one. Set it back to always reveal. That's so stupid. I cannot express how completely stupid that was. Like, just... Yeah. Anyways... He's probably feeling a need for Groundskeeper right now. I don't know. Buys. Isn't this exciting? I guess I'm lower on economy, long run. So I should probably do something about that. No, I guess I'm not, with the pawns. I just can go for a coin, that's equivalent to the Tormentor. Anyways. What are you buying? Who knows? Come on, man. I guess there's pile concerns. Going up to 21. Okay. Take 4 groundskeepers, huh? I guess I need to remember, I guess I need to calculate your economy, your economic output. Currently stands at 9 from Bandit Camp. Did you draw everything? Yes. Okay, so 3 from Bandit Camp, or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, potentially 17, 18. I wonder if I should have just taken 3 bandit counts. Whatever. This buy phase has so far lasted 3 minutes. Just saying. I'm feeling probably I need to get at least 3 groundskeepers. 18. 19, 20. I can trash the forager right here. I think that's probably a better move than trashing out coppers. Let's figure out economy though. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. This could be 18. What would I do with 18? I think like 3 groundskeepers and a silver. Might want to press it up to 20 with a bandit camp. Bandit camp, groundskeeper, groundskeeper, pawn. Bandit camp, groundskeeper, groundskeeper, moat. Let's do that. Locust trashes a minstrel. Or groundskeeper, pawn. So he has 20, he can ball 4 times, theoretically. So he can ball 4 times. Go bandit camp. Keeper. Maybe pawn. Pawn doesn't put me at risk for anything, does it? I don't think so. What can you do? 20, what is it, 20? Some number of buys. 22. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buys. 28 buys. If I take this pawn, you could spend like 5 buys, 2 balls, that would be 9 cards. Spend like, I guess, no, now you have 21 because of this pawn. Bless it. So you go like 8 buys and 1 ball. 10, that would not be enough to win. So, in theory, you're short. And you need to score, I guess. Probably. No, I don't know if you actually need to score. I'm not that great on gains. I only have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 buys. I guess you're going to try to play Tormentors before the last council room. That's creative. Probably get Poverty. Because why not? Guess we're going to be waiting like 5 minutes for this turn to end. That's awesome. Did I badly miscalculate? Envy. Famine. Awesome. Famine is one that we like to see. Not sure if I want to pull the Bandit Camp or the Imp. This will be 8 buys on 23. No, 20. Less than that. What didn't you play? Copper? I guess. $21? That's not a spoils. I don't think. This needs to score. Okay. 2 states. We're gonna be tasked with a can I win question. It depends on Tormentor a bit. I guess I should pull the Imp. We should try to get through to shuffle there. Imp, Forger, Moat, Coin buy, Tormentor. That does not really make things easier. But I have 21. Go Groundskeeper and some amount of balling. Okay, tap Minstrel, 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 Pawn. I would have 6 left. That's not quite enough. I need to take a fairly substantial point lead here, I think. I could consider taking out the estate pile. If I do that, what happens? If I do that, I have 4 by 6, 24 points. I think that would make it fairly difficult for you to win on your turn. You need, like, Groundskeeper. You have 5 Groundskeepers, so you held a card. I'm really confused about. I guess you held Imp, right? No, you held a Moat. Okay, you held a Moat. So you're still at the 3 bandit camps, 9. 3 pawns is 12. 2 tormentors is 16. 2 foragers can be up to 20 plus a copper. No, I think you're sitting at 20. So you would need to, like, Groundskeeper, Ball for Minstrels, Minstrel, Duchy. That doesn't score enough, right? Alright, so let's take out the estate pile. And then I probably want a council room with that. Yeah. So I want to ball for 2 of them, buy 4, and then buy council room. That takes 18. So we naturally see all the estates at the front of the deck. It's alright. See what the 2 council rooms can get me. Probably not much. Imp, that's a good one. So we're probably drawing. Assuming I don't lose here, which maybe I am. There's a real possibility that I did screw this up. Let's be honest. I guess it's going to be a pretty long thinking buy phase, which is understandable. But I don't think there's going to be a way to do it. I don't even think you can reach 21, can you? I guess 4 duchies would probably might score me out of range. I don't know. So I don't know what my output is exactly. I think it's 24, which is minus 123, which is not going to be quite enough if you do go the 4 duchies route. Well, maybe Groundskeeper, 2 minstrels, minstrel, duchy, maybe. I don't know. It also depends on what the tormentors do. Lots of things depend on lots of things. This is what we're getting at. Tormentor's probably going to be like poverty and I don't know what the other potentially destructive one is. You can score 32 points here. I'm not sure what I would do about that. Maybe score 32 of my own. Oh yeah, that would give me I could just empty duchy and then you'd be in the same situation, wouldn't you? Omens. Okay. Fear. Discard. That one seems pretty obvious. You are once again holding moat. You're considering holding a spoils. Interesting. I mean that this is going to be double province. Okay. Province, 2 duchies. 2 duchies will outscore. I guess minstrel first. Then we can... Well, we'll imp the pawn eventually. We may as well make these sweet drawing. Pick up a spoils. Okay, imp, pawn, probably card buy. There's actually just an estate and a copper in there. Yeah. I have all my spoils. So, if I can win from this hand, now's the time to figure it out. So this is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, minus 1 is 23. I'm going to need to buy 2 duchies. We get 13. If I take 2 duchies, I'm going to take Groundskeeper and 4 pawns. If I have enough buys for that, I would need some number of buys for that. 2 duchies, if I forge an estate, still does do it. So coin buy here, play that, okay. Coin buy here, coin buy here. 19, 23. Groundskeeper, 2 duchies, 4 pawns. Okay. Well, that was exciting. And took forever. But on to the next game. Actually, that's not true, is it? Yeah, that was my take on it too. I mean, if you end up listening to this, I said you should take 4 duchies, so. Alright, well, time for me to be first player. Are we actually playing another game, or are we done? Oh, I'm host. How did I become host? Whoops. I guess I'm just make myself first player. That was embarrassing. Uh-oh. What's this? This has a village. That's for sure. It has a village, it has Inventor, it has draw. It has a bit of trashing and upgrade. At some point you're going to want to buy a victory card, probably in a state to trash out the hovel, but not immediately. Anyways, we're going to start silver and then figure out the other one. Silver is obvious, the other one is not. It could either be, I guess, Inventor, Marauder, another silver are all reasonable options. List. Okay, you go with the Inventor. I think I like that move. That means we probably do get to get the upgrade next turn, which is okay. I think I'm going to not put more silver in. This is going to be Merchant. Mining Village upgrade. Could have been Harbinger. Mining Village upgrade. See, Harbinger wouldn't have done anything here. My bad decision is validated. We're gonna hit the overgrown estate. And I guess gain another village before buying another upgrade. Just feeling okay. And decide whether to add an Inventor here. Like, do I add Inventor or do I add another village? Thinking I'm gonna let the answer be village. Though I could really imagine either. Oh, you trashed your necropolis. Okay. Yeah, let's throw in the Inventor. See if good things can't happen. So you get your sort of ugly looking turn. Inventor, gain village, buy village. Would have been sort of nice to not see both upgrades there and be able to gain a council room, but so it goes. There's not a point in trashing a village for a village. Let's just gain another one. And I suppose I can take a Harbinger with it, or another Merchant. Let's take the Merchant. We're going to say that this is a Merchant I just bought to validate my decision. I guess I don't get to do that, because it was bottom decked. I don't know what the villages went. Doesn't particularly matter, even. Well, it does. But okay, merchants. Okay. Let's council room. Okay. I can get 2 inventors out. Okay. So we're just going to trash copper. So gain council room, and then I'm done. See the council room this turn, most likely. And then we'll figure out what we want to do. Real. I'm feeling very far ahead. 2, 3, 4. So I have 6 mining villages and I still have my necropolis around. It's just going to be don't screw up piles, isn't it? Oh, would that have given me a win? Oh, I guess you can gain 2 things. That's probably better. I can do it this way. So let's Inventor and Inventor. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. We can upgrade, well, we can Inventor another Inventor or something. Let's play Mining Village, upgrade Hovel to Merchant, upgrade Copper to Merchant, play Merchant, Inventor gain, okay, gives up. That was probably appropriate. Okay, start. Oh, weird wall. Really weird wall. I guess we're probably skipping Alchemist in favor of like stables here, but I need to figure out what to do in the meantime. Without wall here, we would probably just be this massive stables, Hamlet, Journeyman, Hoard thing, Tragic Heroes, you name it. With wall here, we should probably do roughly the same thing, just a little bit smaller. To that extent, I want to get stables early, so that's probably opening like Forge or Silver. It's not very good at hitting 5, but oh well. Could also consider starting Forge or Potion. That runs huge risks of not hitting 3 Potion, at which point what have you just done? Forge or Develop, possibility. Develop Silver, possibility. You can keep listing possibilities here. See what you do. Journeyman Monastery would be a great start, but could also start Silver to try to get to Altar. It's pretty risky. Journeyman nothing would be a good job. Do a good job of hitting Altar. With Hamlet, I don't know. So we probably end up building up to double province with like 1 Hoard. And then, I don't know. See what we can do. Silver. I'm tempted to match that. just to see what you do, because I'm not buying potions. So let's do the silver. Well, let's see what you take as your second one. Another silver. Do I agree with that? I think so. Alright, so I am going to reach altar. Well, I guess not guaranteed. Anyways, this will be a forager. And then we really hope to reach altar. Next turn. Decent possibility. Okay, we miss it. This will be stables then. Monastery altar. Yeah, that was the thing that we wanted to do. But not happening. Keep taking stables for now. I'd be surprised this is anything but a... Oh gosh, you have a monastery, don't you? Bless it. Oh, that was good for you. Yeah. This is bad for me. I'm going to miss 6 again. I could just take another stables. Let's do it. Well, this will be my altar. The advantages we have are one more stables. We have less cards trashed out, which is life. At this point, I probably do want to add like a tragic hero and a hamlet somehow. I have the buy-off forager. Isn't really a buy, but it's close enough for right now. I should just be gaining more stables, to be honest. Only after this tragic hero stuff. Okay. Barracks. Fine. I mean, I'd like one, so let's take tragic hero barracks, something like. Other than not having a hamlet, I'm doing okay. I should be able to do it next turn, though. Maybe. We'll see. Got a forager in those 2 cards, so it's okay. I will gain a Hoard off the stable, or off the tragic hero, whenever it does end up popping. But I think I'd rather have journeymen for the future than tragic heroes. That may be way off base. Let's see what these buys are. Tragic hero hamlet, maybe. That may be too early for Hoard. They just won't go 2 silvers. I guess it's a trade. Okay. What are we doing on 8? Hamlet Tragic Hero? Probably. Let's just do it. I'd really like to alter a copper before going into the shuffle, but that is not really a great idea. Only holding 2, it's asking for Stables Dud, which means we're playing Tragic Hero first. A lot thinner. I guess that's expected off Monastery as opposed to Forager. Should maybe just taken the Monastery the turn that I bought the Forager anyways. But whatever. Wouldn't have been as good last turn. I guess there's not many turns when it would have been as good, so oh well. Whatever. Tragic Hero goes to gold. Okay. Hoard, yep. It's expected. Stare to Tragic Hero. Play Hoard by Province Stables. I'd really like to figure out how to do the same thing this turn. But I'm not really seeing how that's going to happen. I guess it could also be a Journeyman rather than a Stables. I have to play Stables first if I want to pop both heroes, which I think I do. So let's do that. Just go to gold. Discard for action. This will go to Hoard. Really hope to draw the Hoard. Okay, we do. Alter. Go to another Tragic Hero. I could also just go to Journeyman. Let's have it go to Journeyman. And same buys. And then let's dud. Because I'm nowhere near as thin. Maybe it should have been Tragic Hero still. I don't know. I'm not hitting 16 this turn. It's a major concern. If I even have a turn. If you double here, I guess I still want to single. If I miss, that's I think the most awkward spot I can get you in. Yeah. Hopefully you're faced with a similar turn. But I wouldn't be particularly surprised if you just get to go and do stuff here. Yeah, we'd feel better if this journeyman were a tragic hero. Oh well. Oh, okay. Well, I can't triple. I guess that's the news you would be looking for. That's a bunch of stables. I can name really anything here. Discard for a buy, I suppose. May as well be. What are we gaining here? Maybe duchy? I don't think I can really realistically think that there's another dud coming. So I want a bit more draw, like tragic hero, and then we can buy duchies. Compare them. Though that's probably not gonna get close to winning me this game. We need a second dot. Well, it could happen. Well, that much at least. I could try to get a bit more draw into the deck. If I see a double province, I think I lose regardless, so I should just take it. Hope for the best. Looks like the best is not going to occur. Well, that's an interesting pause. At least. That is a less interesting pause. I'm not really seeing a way that you don't reach. That's going to be in hand. Right? Come on. You can play 16 coins and buy 2 provinces, right? Oh, jeez. Okay. Pausing at the end there was bizarre. What happened there? Altar and then a god draw. I guess we kept it sort of realistically close. Maybe. I don't know. What does this bring? This brings plan on which, I think. I don't think there's any reason for me to do anything else. Eventually, Pathfind Throne Room and do a bunch of stuff, but to start off, I'd like to curse. Guess there's arguments for sacrifice. I don't know. Trader would be a sort of a counter, but doesn't really get you to the thing you want to be building. Silver. I guess you get to open Silver Witch. That's exciting. So you prefer silver. I think I might want to mark it here. Could also throw in a throne room. See what we can do. Let's take the market. Here, I'll take a throne room. Maybe a sacrifice. I guess a sacrifice. Considering. Another witch. Okay. Take sack. Maybe hope not to draw it dead. Okay. Or buy a throne, move plant a throne. Next turn I can reach 4, so let's move plant a throne room. You don't have a witch in hand? Whoa. Okay. Sure. This sucks. Throne sack is not what we wanted to see. We wanted to see throne sack and something else. Oh well. Happens. Might use a silver soon. Next turn we would just be playing the witch if we see it in the top 5. Let's put another throne in there. Alright, so this will just be playing witch. Buying another throne room. This is a lot of throne room. Okay, we do not get really great draws. Could have been better. Town's fine. This could have been a lot better. Yuck. Let's just play witch, I think. Throw it in there. Actually, no, let's trigger this. Great. Hound is definitely what I wanted to see. You know, at some point do I just like sack a throne? I think so. I think we're gonna do that this turn. I'm gonna get a lot of them anyways, so let's make sure that we have a turn. Right. Throne, sack. Bless it. Oh well. Get a turn off here, finally. Been lovely. Okay. Let's turn the sacrifice. I guess I want money. My best way to get money is probably gold. On the other hand, I kind of want more draw also. I could do like market and maybe a copper. Copper is really tempting. Let's take one. I cannot make this up. I just genuinely cannot make this up. Can't make it up. It's really just unbelievable. What the heck? I mean, I don't know what's what's been happening the whole damn game. Sacrifice a copper, buy a market. I'm still pretty far ahead, I guess. It's just really frustrating. I'm at 4. Alright. Well, let's sack this. Let's stop messing around. Let's pathfind them. Is that actually really stupid? That's actually really stupid, isn't it? I'd probably be better served by taking, like, market silver. Yeah. It's a hand that I should be having maybe this entire game. At least I feel like I should have been having it this entire game. I guess now we're just moving to an estate pile out. Which is fine. Let's see what this 8 brings. Could be feeling pressure for a province. I don't know. Man, that one turn when I drew the hounds, one turn when I had 4 throne rooms in hand, the one turn when it's just, I mean, I feel well ahead, but gosh, have things been going poorly. Let's see what this 8 brings. At this point, you pretty much have to try to build above me, I guess. You can do, I'm sure, somehow. I've been playing this a little bit autopilot-y. It's just annoying how things have worked, but it's no reason to do stupid things like I've been doing. This turn will probably throne the market, since I would like to get all 4 throne rooms on markets. Kicking me up to 14. Close. Guess if I had bought a copper last turn, I could have won this turn. Oh well. I look like a vault or a journeyman this turn. Now we're getting a lot of thinking going. I guess you could get like Throne Witch in your next hand. That seems somewhat likely even. I guess maybe not terribly likely. 7 cards. Sure, we'll find out. Well, I guess I can play one of these. Okay. Sack of copper. This leaves us buying Province Silver. Province Silver, copper. Could add 1 copper. Could add 2 coppers to try and win the game. Let's just add 1. Did you get Throne Witch in hand? Maybe. Only one way to find out. Start throwing market. You do have an extra draw card. You have an extra throne room, an extra draw card, because I sacrificed the one looking for a good turn that didn't freaking happen. Which is maybe stupid. But okay. Market. Let's play Hound. Play market. Sacrifice off this witch. Do we? Or do we just, like, take next turn? I think we just take next turn. We can buy a province, 2 coppers, have a decent shot at winning. Yeah. Not really. No draw in there. If I sacrifice the witch, what am I buying? Province Hound. Province Hound. Let's try that. Try to get Hounslow. And then we can draw a throne room here, because why would we? Pathfinding on market may have been better. I'm not really competing against piles, so... Okay, takes province. Am I stopping? I don't think I can. Oh, jeez. Pathfinding on throne room right now has to happen. Let's take 3 coppers. I really wish it didn't need to happen, but otherwise this is dudding, so... You get whatever a full turn does for you. I should have more draw, a bit more payload. I don't know about consistency. So we can try to come back with duchies, and that should be viable. The need is there. And more gains. We have 3. That's fine. I could have tried lowering a state one of the turns. Possibly this last turn. Of course, I only hit 8, so actually, no, I couldn't have done that. Having to pathfind throne room to prevent a dud rather than buying points. On the other hand, I don't think you can double, so... What do you have? Throned market, 2 silvers. Figure out the number of coppers this turn. Pin curse is all gone. This one does not seem like it should take this long. This is just... Like, I don't know if he's trying to figure out why I bought Pathfinding last turn. It's because I have 4 throne rooms and only 1 other action card down here. Like, it had to happen. Or what he's trying to do. But... One of the last 2 cards, I guess. Okay. Province. That's fine. We'll do the calculations this turn for how much payload you can produce, and then probably buy a province. Duchy. I think that we're perfectly fine, and then turn out not to be. Anyways. Now what? I guess you're thinking about buying coppers. Okay, what can this get me up to? We have lots of extra buys. Let's just max out money. Figure it out. We have 16. That's cool. Question is, what do you have? So 1 throneable market is 2. 2 silvers is 6. 14 coppers in the trash and 6 have been bought, which means you have 3 coppers lying around. Theoretically, you can sack 2 of them. So have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11 worth of economy. That would make me feel pretty decent about taking Province Duchy. The question is, can I do better than that? If I take Province Market... So let's see here. And can I produce 16 again next turn? Probably. I'll go like Province, Duchy, Copper. It's a little risky. But this whole game is just... So you can produce 11, we said? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 off the sacrifice. Okay. So that's fine. Do I want a duchy? Or would I rather have like copper market, silver market? Is that a question? Most you can score is 7, which would be 11 ahead of me. Province double duchy would win. Would I be able to do that doing silver market? 16 down to 15, adding 3. So I'd be able to use 1 throne on a draw card. So that sounds fine. So let's say market silver. Okay, you draw, because why wouldn't you? That was aggressive. Okay. You only reach the duchy. Let's find a throne room. Let's not find a throne room. Okay. Well, I guess we double duchy. Now this throne really needs to work. Like, 1, 2, 3. There's a couple things that could do it. Throne room, namely. Okay, market works. Pound, throne, market, market. Plug these out. Sacrifice copper. And buy the 2 provinces. Stage. Okay, well, that game had a lot of frustrating draws, but we did get there. And back to his start. And I guess I'll be right back. Okay. What does this look like? This looks like Masquerade Butcher Money is what this looks like. I'm gonna open Masquerade Overlord, I guess. Yeah. Colonnade doesn't do a ton, I suppose. I guess you can get... Well, Overlord counts as something else. I guess Border Guard, maybe? Well, there's much point in drawing much. We're gonna open Mask Overlord. They collide. We, play it as Band of Misfits and then Border Guard because we're fancy. If they collide turn 4, we cry. But, yeah. Seems fine. Wolfden is a little awkward. Yeah, only has 3. I get 1 more coin than you. I get a copper? Do I really get a copper? Oh, I really get a copper. That's amazing. Wow, I get a copper. Nope, I don't get a copper. You just took forever. Alright. You get a copper from me. That's the good news. I guess that means this Overlord gets played as Masquerade. A little annoying. Or did your buys miss? I guess your buys must have missed. Or you're figuring out what to play Overlord as? Baron? I don't know. Okay. Well, this Overlord gets to be a Baron now. And then we're going to buy another Overlord. I could go Border Guard Overlord. That seems fine. This will be Mask this time, though. Oh, will it? Could be Baron. Buy Border Guard. It's okay. Could be Border Guard. Let's do Baron. Just buy Border Guard. Masks are unique at the moment. Probably butcher it this turn, like silver. Overlords do a good enough job for me. I guess I don't butcher it into silver. I guess I like Baron and double Border Guard. Or like Border Guard Overlord, I don't know. Let's Baron it and like double Border Guard. Seems fine. You can have an estate. Yes, you can. Down to 1 estate. Border Guard. I guess I'm at 2 estates. That's an estate. Trash. Border Guard is points. I have an estate back. I guess I'll keep it. I'm gonna butcher Masquerade to silver by Border Guard. snapping up those Colonnade points. One unique is a silver. We'll need to do something to get another one eventually, I'm sure. Maybe a butcher again. Could be a baron. Who knows? Worry about it. I guess it's not going to be a baron this turn. Could be a butcher this turn. You're debating whether to take copper or mask. I guess that says something about your hand. Okay, you're butchering the mask. You decided that was a great idea. Border guard. I guess I can take border guard here and horn. Chances are I do find another overlord and lantern. Then we can butcher to silver, buy silver, or we can just like go buy gold. Let's just do the buying gold thing. Butchering. Oh, you're trashing your other mask. Okay. As we get into province this turn, we hope. Yeah, let's just go for it. Carrying a lot more copper might be an issue. Hope that gets overcome by border guards. Okay, takes a province. Oh, that was interesting. I guess we take the border guard here and have both overlords down there. Oh, now we do this. I could butcher silver to gold here. I could explore. Let's explore. We get to do it again here. That would be exciting. Explore with the province in hand. That would leave 3 provinces. That's not a concern. Unless you butcher province to province here. Okay, found one overlord. Leave the other down there. This will be explore again. Another province. Alright, this looks pretty good. What happened this game? I took a bunch of Colonnade points and I played some explorers over butcher. That's what happened this game. Butcher to province. What do we want in hand? Gold in a province? That doesn't quite do it. I guess it depends on what you buy. I can put something fairly out of range. I guess you need to buy duchy. I don't quite get, well, I can't quite get there this turn. I could with a Baron, I guess. No, I can't. That's not really gains. And this question is, do you have any uniques left? I don't think so. Oh, the 4+3 provinces. No. I have the 8+3 provinces and 2 estates. There's not a risk there. I would really be looking at buying a duchy if I were you. I don't know if you can actually do that, but I'd still really be looking at it. You still need a sort of a miracle draw next turn, even if that happens. If you buy a duchy, double duchy for me, I think is the move. I don't know if I can actually do that, though, because I'd be ditching a silver. I guess I could butcher... I don't know. I can't butcher anything for double duchy. So, let's see what you do. I could just do counting house right now. That'd be amusing. You need that duchy to at least threaten a tie, which would lose you the game. I guess that means I can still do province here. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Actually, I think you lose in 2 turns no matter what. So, alright, duchy. Quarter guard, copper's bad, silver's okay. Province is actually decent. Well, let's take the province. Gold. Please explore. Just buy province. You can get to even points, but that's not enough. Okay. Number 4. I had no clue what I was doing there. Anyways, on to a last game. Let's start. Oh, there's no draw. No, there's den. Let's draw. I don't want to start this. Den Crossroads can draw. I guess I want to start with remodel. It's kind of crazy, but I do kind of like the idea of going for this Den Crossroads draw garbage whatever thing. I just don't know how to start for that. You want dens early. I could take like Nomad Camp to try and get den. I want one eventually, so that seems fine. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, that worked. See if we can get another den right here. That'd be awesome. If not a remodel. Try to play Crossroads heavy green. Can pillage most turns. All that stuff. Suppose we can just like buy dens until they're out. The Crossroads are giving ourselves a lot of room. Alright, let's take this den. Well, I guess we'll keep buying dens. At some point I want to remodel plus a Crossroads, but time has not come yet. Here maybe I take a remodel. Let's do that. See if we can draw both actions. Okay, we don't. So this will be remodel Copper to Crossroads by Den. I don't know when I start on green. Maybe now. Remodel Copper to Estate by Den. So I did it to Crossroads instead because I'm a wimp. I think Dens went evenly split. So this could be Scouting Party Estate. Maybe that's completely insane. I guess I also want to do some Minstrel Mystic stuff. At some point there's also Quest. Take into account. Maybe this turn. Who knows? We'll see what we draw. One of the estates could be going up to a minstrel this turn. That's a thing I can do. Crossroads. Yeah, let's do this. Take one of them to a minstrel by quest. Take one of them to a minstrel estate quest. Nine. That's impressive. Buying though. Remodel. Might suck the copper back up and do a quest that way. I don't know. Still curing 2 Crossroads, right? I didn't like. To turn a lot more of these coppers into estates. Might want a second remodel. I'm not sure. Scouting party. Gold? No, remodel Crossroads. Okay. You've decided that what I'm doing looks like the answer. Copper to estate by Crossroads Estate. worry about piles a little bit. Running a state down pretty quick. It's like Shepherd, but crossier. I mean, that's essentially what we're playing, is we're playing the Shepherd deck, except it's with Crossroads instead. Ooh, I got a copper. That's exciting. Also sucks, but oh well. Crossroads, Minstrel, Crossroads. Okay, that's a deck. Nomad Camp. Let's remodel one of these to a state. Let's stop here. Can I do a good top deck? Not really. That is going to be a scouting party. So let's buy ourselves maybe Minstrel Nomad Camp. Could be Minstrel Mystic. Minstrel Duchy. Minstrel Quest. Let's try Quest again. There's some amount of deck instability here. Like, if I don't find one of my 3 Crossroads, I'm going to have issues. But, oh well. That's the run we're risking. That's the risk we're running playing this deck. Okay, copper to Crossroads. Buys gold. Fine. Okay. Coppers. Do I want to turn? No, not really. Okay. Let's go this to Crossroads. I could buy just like quests, province. This feels fine. This all feels perfectly fine. Okay. Well, that was 5-1. That is the opposite of the score I had against him last season. But, yeah. It was a good set of games for me. I don't know how much of it was draws, how much of it was doing stuff maybe a little bit better. I think a lot of it was probably draws, particularly in the 5th game with Witch. Although I don't really think mine were that great, so maybe something better happened early, particularly the plan rather than the silver. But yeah, 5-1 will do wonders for doing other stuff this season. I have 2 matches left against Kaplane and I believe RTT, so see how those go, and see you all